A new one every week. Beautiful Hurricane Rana from Gabriel. And there's the unholy roller. I want to kill you. You're gonna die, J-Style. How's that feel? Oh, yeah.
Keeping our edge while everyone else seemingly falling off theirs, that makes us NWA Wildside, the nation's #1 pro wrestling alternative. Thanks for joining us. Stephen Prazak along with Dan the Dragon Wilson. We're coming off one of the most violent editions of Wildside, I think, of all time, Dan.
Last week was the much hyped and much publicized Stairway to Hell barbed wire ladder match with Rick Michaels continuing his rivalry with the Soul Assassin Rain Man in one of the biggest screw jobs we've seen in Wildside history. Referee Andrew Thomas was knocked out. Rain Man was bloodied by Rick Michaels. Jeff G. Bailey got a Vaseline pad and wiped the blood off and covered up Rain Man's head, then busting Rick Michaels open after Andrew Thomas regained consciousness. Rain Man, very cheaply, your winner of that matchup. Also, for the Wildside Tag Team titles, TNT hung onto their belts by the skins of their teeth against the ticking time bomb Scotty Wren and Tank when Future Shock got involved. John Phoenix continued his ongoing saga with a mysterious green guy, and in a tag team match, Slim J teaming with Kid Cool pinned Jeremy Lopez, who was teaming with Salvatore Rinauro, thus warranting Slim J a title shot tonight.
And he gets that tonight. In fact, Slim J going for the NWA Wildside Junior Heavyweight Championship held by Jeremy Lopez. That's your main event here this evening. Also, NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion Jimmy Rave puts it on the line against #1 contender, the massive Onyx, the man with the most chiseled torso in pro wrestling. He's here tonight. Rick Michaels, the original chosen one. We're talking about his war with Rain Man. He's got a big announcement tonight. It all starts now.
This is an opportunity that I don't think Onyx was perhaps anticipating, but is one he's certainly going to gladly accept. Onyx most recently here at Wildside in the throes of this very violent feud with the former Homicide. Now he's Murder One. Obviously, if you're Onyx, you're going to have eyes in the back of your head with that guy hanging around. Did not see him backstage so far. So hopefully Onyx will be able to wrestle a straightforward match for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship here without any interference whatsoever. The man's got to focus here this evening. Perhaps this is going to be the night for Onyx.
Again, Murder One's never really the type of guy that would hang out backstage, if you know what I mean.
True.
Or in the parking lot. But in any event, Onyx, Jimmy Rave, World Junior Heavyweight title on the line. Jimmy Rave has had an impressive array of defenses as World Junior Heavyweight Champion, taking on all challengers and not afraid to, and that's a testament to the heart of Jimmy Rave. Trading of arm drags there. Nice exchange to open this one up.
It's not merely all challengers. We're talking about all types of challengers, all kinds of styles, all kinds of body types, from monsters to small guys, literally from all over the world. Jimmy Rave, the proverbial fighting champion, that is our NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champ.
Waist lock by Onyx. Drop toe hold into a front chantry by Jimmy Rave. Rave has really tried to polish his mat work.
I think Rave's doing quite well mat work-wise. That's actually has been more his stock and trade. I think certainly in the last half year. Actually, his mat work, I think, has been integral in the fact he won the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion with good 95% mat work in that match with the Rocky Reynolds, a three-way match we saw here late last year.
And Jimmy Rave has learned a lot as he's went with different opponents such as Jeremy Lopez and Tony Mamaluke, both who have very strong amateur wrestling backgrounds as well as very strong mat wrestling backgrounds. Onyx with a side headlock on Jimmy Rave, wrapping those massive arms around his head. Jimmy Rave tried to break the hold briefly, but when you're trying to overpower Onyx, you're going to be a loser no matter what.
That's true. So much strength in that chiseled torso of Onyx.
Sunset flip by Onyx. Jimmy Rave kicks out.
Frankly, somebody with as much muscle in the upper body that Onyx has right now to be able to pull off maneuvers like that is truly remarkable and a testament to the power of the challenger here tonight.
Colored elbow tie up. Jimmy Rave takes the arm, chopping Onyx. Irish whip, shoulder tackle, and Onyx mowed through Jimmy Rave.
With shoulders like that, who'd...
Onyx, there's a blackout. We could have an upset early. And it's Murder One.
The upset is Murder One. Boy, you almost someone set your watch by that. Damn, you're right. Everybody was hanging around the parking lot. Onyx's opportunity for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight. Good heavens.
And there's the Zoolander by Murder One.
Onyx did not ask for this. He does not deserve this. Murder One needs to pick his points a little bit more subtly. If he wants to get under Onyx's skin, well, I think he's been there for a number of weeks now. Boy, Murder One actually egging Jimmy Rave on here, too. I mean, Onyx does win the match, albeit via disqualification, but the point is made. Onyx and Murder One at Fright Night.
Last month, the National Wrestling Alliance unleashed TNA, total non-stop action. And now the saga continues with world-class superstars, including the one and only Scott Hall, former world champion Jeff Jarrett, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, hardcore midget mayhem, and feel the heat from the TNA girls. Every Wednesday night at 8, TNA, total non-stop action. Wednesdays will never be the same. Call your local cable operator or satellite provider to order.
You know, Todd, this just isn't fair. Look, I know we're the best tag team entity in the history of the sport, but why is this tournament for our titles?
We mean everybody.
It doesn't matter. Why don't they make it for, like, a trophy or something?
Hey, guys, what's going on? I got this joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting?
No! But check this out. Last night, I got a notion. I know tonight you guys don't have a match. And I don't have a match. And you guys have a huge tournament coming up at Fright Night where you're putting your belts on the line. It's not fair, you're right. I want to wrestle. My alcoholics want me to wrestle, and I think they want to see you too. So tonight, I say, we have a match. I'm telling you, this is a great idea. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. Mr. Bailey, I've got this great idea for a match. Can we do it tonight?
Yeah, do whatever you want, I don't care.
So we've got it! Yes!
Arm drag takeover. Jeremy Lopez had a brief loss for 2 weeks to Todd Sexton and regained the title.
A very none too subtle choke, courtesy of a very frustrated Johnny Curtis. Seemed to be quite a lot of anger on the part of the talent exchange. Frankly, if I was managed by Dean Ripley, I'd be pretty angry too.
The talent exchange, big double suplex. Onto Mike Paiva of Fusion.
Paiva somehow managing to get a shoulder up. Preserving those tag team titles, at least for another few seconds here. I don't know how much more he's going to be able to withstand. The punishment courtesy of the talent exchange has been brutal. Paiva can't even stand on his own 2 feet.
Reverse of that powerbomb into a sit-out face slam.
From his Paiva landed butt first. Is he capable of reaching the tagging hands of Blade? Only just a few feet away.
Tag made to Johnny Curtis. Tag made to Blade.
A pair of drop kicks have shaken the foundation loose of the talent exchange.
Reversal. Wait a minute. There's a last rights by Blade. Ken Phoenix drops an elbow.
Mercedes in the middle of the ring. What on earth?
Oh, she was going for a crucifix, but probably not a wise maneuver since she couldn't pin the guy. Wait a minute. Spinning DDT by Mercedes. I'll be damned.
Oh, Lord. We're no longer on in Roanoke. Mercedes just got clocked.
I think they're going to replace us with XPW next time.
Great.
For content.
And what content it is. Mercedes, oh my goodness, the wrong place at the wrong time. Speedy Nelson is certainly within his rights to throw this match out.
Backdrop driver onto Mercedes by Johnny Curtis. That is a tasteless maneuver if I've ever seen one. But wait a minute, Fusion now countering here. Look at a double submission or double dragon sleeper. And they're rolling through on Johnny Curtis. What is this here? Didn't really have long enough to take shape as Kid Phoenix comes to break it up. And a springboard reverse spinning DDT there by Mike Pava. Big moonsault by Blade.
And it sure looked like a 3 count. In comes the very annoying Dean Ripley. Good Lord, clocked him with that shoe. There's got to be something else on that shoe.
Well, you know, it's a Doc Martin and they're built double tough.
Thanks for the update on the shoe. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new PWF Northeast Tag Team Champions, the Talent Exchange.
And just like that, drop of a hat, a road trip from these 4 athletes results in new tag team champions for the Premier Wrestling Federation. And our friends up in Pennsylvania, Johnny Curtis and Ken Phoenix, collectively known the Talent Exchange, emerge with the gold. Quite a grueling tag team.
The music has changed here.
It's total destruction.
Rusty Riddle and Sean Royal. Total doom destruction. Overhead belly to belly suplex by Sean Royal.
And somehow I get the impression that the new PWF Tag Team Champions had no idea that Total Destruction were waiting in the wings. Sean Royal and Rusty Riddle, Total Destruction on the prowl, obviously, for those 2 massive Dobbins brothers. Who of those 2 brothers are smart? They're to be nowhere near the NWA arena here this evening. Sean Royal asking for the microphone. Check that Rusty Riddle. Now Dean Ripley being shoved unceremoniously in the ring. I don't know if you heard hit that guy. He's got glasses on. Oh, and a joint clothesline from Total Destruction and the very talented Dean Ripley.
I'm Joey Styles. Vince McMahon and the WWF don't want you to know what I know. I have secret sources inside the WWF locker room and inside the WWF offices. I have all the news that you're not supposed to know. Plus, all the news on your favorite local wrestling promotions. Call the number on your screen now.
Considering the war, and it is a war he has had with the Soul Assassin Rain Man in the past couple of months here at NWA Wildside. I think Rick Michaels' plans for Fright Night 2002 are plain and simple.
Right, man? I'm going to make this short and sweet. For the past 2 shows, you wanted to nail me with your barbed wire nuts. Well, Rain Man, I'm going to give you one more chance to open me up with barbed wire. You see, in this very building, there's been every match imaginable except for one. And Rain Man, tonight, for November the 2nd, the second night of Fright Night, I challenge you, Rain Man, to a barbed wire match. Let's take the
take the ropes off and hanging barbed wire. Well, that seems right up Jeff Bailey's alley here, out here with all three members of the NWA Elite.
You're kidding, right? You didn't learn the first 3 times that Rain Man has left you for dead out here, Ray Michaels? And as appealing as it is to wrap these ropes in barbed wire and to have Rain Man butcher you like a cadaver on an autopsy table, why wait till then? Let's do it now. Get him, guys.
Not good, not good.
It's not him, it's not him. What the hell happened?
Well, thanks to the lights going out, I guess we need to pay that power bill more regularly. Rick Michaels, you can see now Rick Michaels is out of harm's way.
Rick Michaels, you can run tonight, but on November 2nd, when this ring is wrapped in barbed wire, you're going to have absolutely no place to go. And Rain Man is going to butcher you and eviscerate you like a hog right here in the middle of this ring. And my God, I want somebody right now. So what we're going to do right now is Iceberg is going to take on the #1 contender for the heavyweight title, the man that beat Stone Mountain last week. So send him out right now.
The man that beat Stone Mountain last week.
And where's that green guy at?
Sure, he's not #1 contender. The man who beat Stone Mountain.
Send the #1 contender out.
I think it was via count out. It was actually Kevin Harden. So Iceberg is defending apparently the Wildside Heavyweight Championship belt against Kevin Harden. By virtue of the fact, according to Jeff Bailey, and this is Bailey speak, that Kevin Harden got a win over Stone Mountain. Not a pinfall victory, good heavens. The punches from Harden, not even flinching. The immovable quarter-ton plus of no pain train here at all. Oh, God. Big belly-to-belly suplex. And the former winner soon to be compressed into a wiener at the rate he's going. Good grief. Good night, nurse. Like a lamb to the slaughter. Hard to believe Kevin Harden knew that he was waiting for this here this week on Wildside.
There is no man safe from that 600-pound beast.
And Kevin Harden apparently tonight is first on the list. Iceberg very easily having his way with the hapless Kevin Harden. Ooh.
And there is the Ground Zero splash. And it's called Ground Zero for a reason. Nobody survives. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match is still Wildside Heavyweight Champion, Iceberg.
And the NWA Elite just going to town on what's left of Kevin Harden. And ain't much left after what Iceberg did to this man. My God, the NWA Elite truly unstoppable here this week. And now, with Iceberg as the Wildside Heavyweight Champion, things seem to be going the way of Jeff G. Bailey. In the ring, oh dear, the plot thickens, and if the camera is picking it up, walking down the aisle is Stone Mountain. The crack security team trying to keep Stone Mountain away from Iceberg. Yeah, best of luck. Good Lord.
He just...
Oh, God.
And these two monsters are trading blows.
How are you going to be able to break these two up? The dressing room is emptying up, trying to break up Iceberg and Stone Mountain.
They're going to have to reinforce the damn arena.
There are not enough dressing rooms in the world to break up these two. Undoubtedly, the matchmakers of Wildside have an encounter between Stone Mountain and Iceberg in mind for Fright Nights 2002. The crowd wants them to meet up, and I'm looking forward to that encounter here tonight. But under some slightly more formal circumstances, because we sure ain't getting that here tonight. Oh, God. Iceberg and Stone Mountain.
It's just breaking down.
Man, not even Total Destruction could break up this group.
Total Destruction and Scotty Reed are out here. I can't think of three more stout individuals, and they can't break this thing up. Throw Rain-Man into the mix, and John Phoenix as well.
good heavens. Iceberg and Stone Mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, NWA Vice President Bill Behrens has just informed me that at Fright Night 2002, it has now been signed. Iceberg will defend the Wildside title against Stone Mountain.
I hope the walls here at the NWA Arena can withstand that encounter. The two most daunting and largest individuals in pro wrestling in quite some time, 600 pounds of Iceberg, and the Man Mountain, Stone Mountain, meeting up for all the marbles at Fright Nights 2002, Dan.
You're talking about triple reinforcements on the ring, Steven. If one of those guys, if both of them were to tumble to the outside, that would mean a hole in the floor of the NWA Arena. One of the biggest matchups in Wildside history. Two literal monsters colliding.
Perhaps the China Syndrome in the works. Coming up next, it's TNT Tag Team action next here in Wildside. I mean, obviously, Salvatore Rinauro has it out for his former tag team partner. Now, Kid Cool, obviously one of the youngest competitors we have here at Wildside. But I would hate to think he's actually one of the dumbest ones, because surely he cannot be in any position to trust Salvatore Rinauro at all after what he's been through with this man.
Maybe poor Kid Cool has had a change in attitude himself.
Yeah, perhaps that's one line of thought. So far, it doesn't appear that way. Kid Cool's got a lot of friends here at NWA Arena. And I'm kind of surprised that Kid Cool agreed to this. I mean, somehow you could almost smell ambush here. I mean, Salvatore Rinauro. I mean, Cool has not even exchanged glances with the guy yet.
Well, opportunities at the tag team titles don't come around very often. And maybe Kid Cool thought that this was one opportunity that he may not get for quite some time. Maybe that's why he took it.
Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe
You're right.
he was forced to. I don't know.
Again, I mean, opportunities are pretty rare. Of course, Jeff Bailey, in all honesty, out of camera range, might have demanded that Kid Cool participate in this match, and Jeff Bailey is the CEO, so you got to do what the devil says. Salvatore Rinauro and Tony Stradlin.
What the hell are they doing?
Now, wait a second.
This is a mockery. This is an absolute mockery.
If I see a one-finger pin, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, I swear.
Out here disrespecting the sport is what they're doing.
Oh, for Pete's sake. This looks more like a ballet. Pretty damn bad one. And a blind tag of sorts to Kid Cool with a very serious look on his face. Obviously, Kid Cool cannot focus on TNT after that ridiculous exhibition from his tag team partner, Salvatore Rinauro.
Well, Cool better have eyes in the back of his head.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because his former tag team partner is a tag team partner no more.
Ooh, thunderous chops from Tony Stradlin on the chest of Kid Cool.
Reversal there by Kid Cool. Leapfrog. For a leg sweeping nails Kid Cool with that one. Oh!
Oh, my Lord. The shoelaces of Tony Stradlin hit the side of the head of Kid Cool. Cool responds with a big leg right in the face. Down goes Stradlin. I think Kid Cool is carrying the lion's share of weight for his tag team here tonight. God bless you, Kid Cool.
Snap power slam by TNT.
So Salvatore Rinauro, according to this, turning this into a warm-up match for Fright Night. I think Kid Cool's well warmed up by now, don't you think?
This is ridiculous.
I mean, has Salvatore Rinauro made even any remote effort to try to tag Kid Cool?
High back suplex by Todd Sexton.
Double K, Kid Cool gets a shoulder up. But there only seems to be more punishment in line.
Oh, good grief. Sidewalk slam neck breaker combination by TNT.
Kid Cool fighting off yet another pin attempt from the Wildside Tag Team Champions. Boy, truly almost a one-man battle.
Pump handle backbreaker by Tony Stradlin. Innovative maneuver.
Kid Cool gutting it out. Frankly, I'm thinking his current state right now with Salvatore Rinauro laughing at him, laughing at his own tag team partner. I think perhaps staying down for the 3 count might be the best thing for Kid Cool. But apparently there's no telling Kid Cool that. Cool is being knocked into an entirely another world.
Tag made into Todd Sexton. Irish whip by Stradlin. Up and over, drop kick. Right on the money. This is insulting.
Oh, Sal was trying to make a mock tag and then turned around to adjust his shoelaces.
Crucifix takeover by Kid Cool. Could we see an upset? No.
Hell, how do you know Sal could tie his shoelaces? Thunderous lariat from Todd Sexton. And Kid Cool can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Well, TNT are having an easy night of it, aren't they?
Wait a minute, going for that cradle spike pile driver. Kid Cool countering on his own.
Oh, Sexton, his head crushes his own tag team partner. Drop kick, down goes Sexton. Kid Cool, sort of a one-man army.
Kid Cool, spinning flatliner.
But Cool in no shape to make a pin attempt. Hell, Kid Cool in no shape to even stand up. Sal apparently trying to make a tag. I think we know otherwise. Crowd is behind Kid Cool. Sal turning his back on Kid. However, here at Wildside, we call it the blind tag. And Sal just got blind tagged in.
Speedy Nelson is forcing Rinauro into this matchup.
However, Kid Cool is not going to return the favor with another tag. Big super kick from Todd Sexton. Hits the money.
Wow.
TNT retained.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, and still Wildside Tag Team Champions, TNT. And Todd Sexton showing that TNT will even stab their friends in the back. But we already knew that.
Yeah, that's hardly news.
No honor among thieves.
And with that big super kick on that 2-car garage that Sal Rinauro calls a nose, TNT retain once again the Wildside Tag Team titles. But come Fright Nights 2002, that may be another story entirely. Coming up next, Jeremy Lopez defends the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion against #1 contender, Slim J. It's next. The man who's perpetually under house arrest, nothing less than Slim J. Your main event this week on Wildside.
A world-class athlete with the greatest training facility possibly known to man against a problem child that's used the wrestling industry to try to keep him out of more trouble than he's already gotten his little ass into.
And a big hello to all to Roanoke, who watches every Thursday night here on 10 o'clock. Thanks for joining us here at Wildside. I know Slim J's one of your favorite sons. I think he's doing for a ticker tape parade next week. They love him in Roanoke.
Collar and elbow tie-up in the center of the ring. Jeremy Lopez, the champion, quick advantage over the challenger. Slim J's talented, when it comes to technical wrestling. But pure technicality, in that department, you're not going to best Jeremy Lopez.
In all honesty, when it comes to technique, Slim J in many ways is a nightmare. That's also quite a nightmare for his opponents.
Now, Slim J was trained by one of the best we got here in Wildside. As a matter of fact, he was trained by the original Chosen One, Rick Michaels. He does know his technical wrestling, and he does know his basics. And he knows them very well, but his offense is so unorthodox and out of this world. As you said, Stephen, it's almost impossible to prepare for a match with Slim J, because he'll do anything, and he's capable of anything.
I mean, other wrestlers claim to be suicidal, genocidal, et al., etc., etc. I think that Slim J fills that mode better than anybody waving that flag these days anywhere in pro wrestling. A very dangerous man indeed.
Slim J doesn't make any claims. He just simply delivers.
Yeah, Buster. How was that? Is that pretty good?
Don't quit your day job.
What day job? Oh, I'm sorry. That's your line.
Wrist lock by Slim J.
Boy, I was talking about a sort of lack of pro wrestling technique. Slim J dusts off precisely that here this week.
Into a hammerlock. The kid amazes me each and every day. But Jeremy Lopez, the wily veteran, outsmarting Slim J here.
I hardly consider somebody who's 23 years old being a wily veteran, but in many respects, Lopez kind of fills that bill.
Up and over goes Slim J. Lopez tries for a leapfrog, but Slim J back body routes Lopez to the arena floor. Slim J coming to the outside.
Like a missile out of the blue, Slim J goes sailing over that top rope, launching that ever-paroled body of his right onto the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champ. And a pin attempt from Slim. Lopez way too close to the ropes and still manages to get his shoulder up. The evening is young for both Slim J and Jeremy Lopez.
Slim J hard shots in the corner. Rolling clothesline onto Jeremy Lopez. Slim J hooks the leg, but Lopez still manages to kick out. Jeremy Lopez won that title in November of last year. Almost a year's time, he's held the Wildside Junior Heavyweight title. Lost it to Todd Sexton for about 2 weeks and has held on to it ever since.
Oh, Lord.
Backdrop driver onto the knee. Almost a cradle breaker variation there by Jeremy Lopez. 2 count only.
Well, if Lopez has done his homework now, Lopez knows that Slim J has pinned him on 2 other occasions in tag team encounters and in 3 ways where the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Championship was not on the line. Lopez has to realize this and has to realize the offense that Slim J is perfectly capable of doing. He does not want any of that here this evening. Lopez can be a very smart competitor, but sometimes his pride can get the better of him. Hopefully tonight is not going to be one of those nights.
Jeremy Lopez in control now. Hooking Slim J. Looks like he's going for a power bomb here. No, hooking him in a gory special.
Bending a human body in ways in which the body just cannot go. Doesn't seem to bother Lopez any, but it sure is bothering Slim to quite a degree. Shoulders down.
Hook Slim J going for a power bomb, but Slim J counters with a sunset flip. Big clothesline by Jeremy Lopez.
Lopez very nonchalant cover, or maybe just Lopez is a bit winded after that past series of encounters with young Slim J.
Well, the experience Lopez has had in the ring and the caliber of opponents he's been up against, he would be a moron to underestimate Slim J, especially after what's happened.
Let's go surfing with Jeremy Lopez. It's bad news if you're Slim J. What a predicament for the challenger.
As he's high in the Mexican surfboard, and Jeremy Lopez rolling through.
Ripping at the cartilage of the knees, not doing the shoulders any favors, ditto the neck.
Oh, good grief. Slim J
Boy, looks like Slim J's audition for Cirque du Soleil at the rate he's going.
Slim J hung in there, and I don't believe that.
Unfortunately, balance being a very important part of that maneuver from Jeremy Lopez, not enough to maintain that in order to get a concession out of Slim J. Not quite sure what it's going to take, but Lopez is about to find out.
Irish put by Jeremy Lopez. Slim J ducks the clothesline. That's the shitty walk. Followed by a Hurricane Rana by Slim J.
Crowd behind Slim J, and Lopez has no idea what is the next series of maneuvers or tackle to take Slim J off his feet.
To the kick. Neck breaker by Jeremy Lopez.
Oh, good Lord.
Slim
Within
J.
a microsecond of having a new Wildside Junior Heavyweight champ.
We're having a retaining Wildside Junior Heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
Slim J now being locked in the Texas Cloverleaf. The finishing maneuver of the mentor of Jeremy Lopez, Dean Malenko. But Slim J is fighting it every which way he possibly can. Lopez powers him up and back down into a powerbomb and then turns the hold over. Impressive technical expertise by the junior heavyweight champion.
And that's quite an uncharacteristic power move from the Wildside Heavyweight champion.
He may be one of the slimiest critters we got on the Wildside roster, but Jeremy Lopez is one damn talented athlete.
You don't hang on to the belt for that long. And Lopez has dragged Slim J into the center of the ring. Slim J is no way is going to be able to withstand this pain too much longer.
He's got nowhere to go, but where is he getting his second win? Where is he getting it? Slim J and Jeremy Lopez once again and locking it in. And locking it in no man's land is where Slim J lies right now.
Even a challenger like Slim J's got to have his breaking point, and I believe he's about there.
I do not see how he is possibly fighting back again after Lopez applies the pressure of the Texas Cloverleaf, and Slim J reaches the ropes. Jeremy Lopez thinks he's won the match via submission, and that is simply not the case.
Lopez had dragged Slim J to the center of the ring on 3 occasions. Still, Jay was able to finally break that hold, but the damage has been done, Dan. Some serious damage, apparently.
Slim J has had several opportunities at the Wildside Junior Heavyweight title. He's worked his way up to this another shot here tonight on Wildside. And he probably would have given up under different circumstances to live and fight another day. But Slim J knows very well there may not be another day. Slim J counters with an ace crusher.
And with Slim J weary and tired body, he nearly slammed Lopez's head into his own chest.
Slim J reaches over, hooks the leg. Jeremy Lopez kicks out.
We spare us a fraction of a second to spare.
Slim J's got a Nagisa Teru onto Lopez. And what does he have here? Nagisa Teru reverse tiger suplex.
Rewriting the book, as is par for the course. I'll tell you, Slim J keeps you on your toes more than any other athlete here, doesn't he?
Tell me about it.
Boy, Lopez has almost collapsed up like an accordion in the corner.
Lopez is hurting.
Yeah, no kidding. A fine grasp of the obvious, Mr. Wilson, as Slim J tries valiantly to wrestle for that Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion. Get that belt away from Lopez, a man who's held it for so long, and a man who has been pinned by that man in the ring, Slim J, on 2 occasions.
He's going for the anger management. But Jeremy Lopez was pinned by this maneuver last. He knows. Here it comes. Now the elevated DDT blocked by Slim J. No. Turned right around by Lopez. There it is. There's the elevated DDT.
NWA a story for Slim J. No! Slim gets a hand under that bottom rope. And Lopez, unfortunately, in his infinite wisdom, and probably because of being somewhat tired at this point in the match, did not realize that Slim was that close to the ropes.
Slim J at 17 years old with a ring positioning and smarts and awareness of a veteran.
In many ways, he is a veteran after all the action he's seen since his rookie days. All not that long ago here at the Wildside Arena.
And Jeremy Lopez going to add insult to injury here, but Slim J's not going to be insulted like that. He's not going to be pinned by his own finishing maneuver. And Slim J counters it and rolls between the legs of Jeremy Lopez. He's got him up.
No.
Anger management.
Oh my God!
We got a new champion!
Slim J just won the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and new Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion, Slim J.
Can we really be seeing this, Dan? Slim J with championship gold?
Well, this kid has battled all the odds. Before he got into wrestling, he stole a car. He was on the path to spending the rest of his life in prison. He's on parole now and still doing time for crimes he's committed. But through wrestling, the kid is turning his life around, and I gotta give major league props to this young, determined, ballsy athlete, the new Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion.
You know, I don't believe Slim J has ever seen a championship belt close up. He's looking at it like it's a biology experiment. He's never seen anything like it in his life. One of the most momentous days ever in the young life of Slim J. He is the new Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion.
And at 17 years old, a dream come true, an absolute dream come true for anybody currently competing in the United States independent wrestling scene, but more importantly, for a homegrown talent like Slim J.
What a coup it is for young Slim J. Thanks for joining us this week on the Wildside. Next week, we're going to do it all over again. For Dan the Dragon Wilson, I'm Stephen Prazak. We'll see you then.
Jeremy Lopez, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I found my loophole. I got my title shot. And as you can see, I got my title. Slim J never lies. Friday night, there's a tournament for the #1 contendership to my belt. I don't care if it's Derek Driver, Jeremy V, Kid Cool, or even Salvatore, whatever the hell. Just whoever gets that shot, you better be at 110%. Because you got the probation defying, gravity defying, Slim J. Buster. Come on, man.